control. My true identity, the power that is me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. With the rules in the fight, electric lines, change surroundings, join history. A treasure disappears as she goes. Miss her as you look away, and no one knows. This power is a key. This power changes me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You didn't know, now I'm gonna show you the power that is me. You try to take me down, stop the show. Seems you never tasted fear or loss of control. The power lives in me. The power that is me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. As the Eggman watches.
Hi, chat. How is everyone doing today? It's been a day already, and it's only 3. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Accurate. Yes. Here, let me just pop over to the game. I'll just realize you all can't hear it because that's the one thing I forgot to fix earlier. It's fine. It'll be fixed now. There we go. Oh. I should really add that tab. I wonder if I could do that on the stream deck. Weird. Welcome, Requiem. Welcome, Loon. Welcome, Tape. Hello, the dog. Hello. It's a dog. It is a dog. Oh, so yeah. What is this Poogie? This is a wannabe Poogie. This is a baby behemoth. It is basically a Poogie. It's a very happy Poogie. And soon it will rain destruction on the world. It is the best kind of Poogie. Okay, so I think today we're going to tackle other things. The way Final Fantasy 14 has been on the channel lately has been just kind of yap stream. So honestly, we'll probably just end up yapping the whole time. That's cool with me. It's welcome, Cyber. So I'm noticing Restream changed some of their colorization, because like now it's almost like black in like the text box on my on OBS, which is interesting. Not unwelcome, but weird. But we do need some massive gear upgrades, so this will be a way to get some oh, hell no. Nope. Le Behemoth. Yeah. Is that better than what I'm wearing? Oh, by a very small margin. I think that's actually... Well, I'll figure that later. There is a Poogie minion, but I can't get that till Stormblood, which is a while from now. So, we shall see. Okay, we need to go Western Thanalan. So, there is a little... I have gained a little bit more XP since the last time I played. Mostly because in the last time since I played... Magma and Floofy started playing Final Fantasy 14, so I kind of bounced around between my main character and this character to help them along. Hopefully, it'd be real nice if I can get Mount today. Due to the Monster Hunter collapse? Yeah, so there are several Monster Hunter different items. So there is a couple Palico minions, a Rathalos mount, a couple of Poogie mounts. Not Poogie mounts, a couple, there's a Poogie minion. What's going on here? Is this something I want to get involved? Nope, it's not. Okay. There's a Poogie minion. There is a Rathalos mount, a Sacred mount, and the Cart mount. But some of those are from Stormblood and then some in Dawn Trail. Because, again, there's so many similarities with Dawn Trail and Stormblood. Because, like, they're almost identical in how they're, like, structured. And it's weird. Homemade chicken sandwich is destroying me. Mood. Second to last instance. On Gladiator, yes. I still use my free... I still have to take my suggestions since I use my free trial during Dawn Trail. Yeah, well, no, free trial lasts forever. The free trial does not, stop. It is not timed. It was timed originally, but it's not anymore. Oh, I see. Okay. He hop. He do hop. Mine was. Yeah, so you must have started playing. Oh, man. I wonder if it's different in other regions. Well, Lone, when did you start your free trial for 14? Okay, and then we'll use return, go back to Ul'dah. Welcome, Templar. Ugh. And this will be a cutscene, right? We ambush the hammers. Mob of the guild. In August 2023. It should still have been... We might have only had Heavensward then. Maybe. It was either only up from ARR through Heavensward then, or we had recently just gotten Stormblood. Is this one of those streams where we hear Golem? No, there is no shot caller today. I am planning on doing a shot caller stream this month, but since Atari was having issues, I needed to make sure that he had the time to help me fix mine. It might have also be internet issues. It could be other things that are making my shot caller not work, but I don't know. But I am working to fix the shot caller, so we could do another one of those streams. God, I need a mount. Can I have a mount game? I actually need to get past Ifrit to get my mount. So, not quite yet. Nah, they just tell me I take a subscription after log into the launcher. Did you pay for anything, Loon? No. Atari's should be fine now. I think Atari's still taking some days to clean some stuff up, but for the moment, as far as I'm aware, he should still be okay. We have an instance? Yeah, we have an instance. I'm actually above level for that. Good. I actually probably really should consider looking. Swedish people, I'm right. I mean, everyone's, like, vulnerable to being hacked. It's just, you gotta be aware of what's going on. Oh, you're a pugilist. Oh, you're cute. I bought a... Okay, then yeah. So buying a subscription would cause the free trial to no longer work. Well, Swedish people, be aware. Good luck with that. Fair. Your interference is inexcusable. Oh no. Anyway. She's fine. She's not going to do anything to me. Anyway. Discord has been having problems with a lot of hackers about... It has. I've even gotten a few DMs myself, and I don't even let them move past, like, trying to get me. If you plan on playing often, I guess I can take one. Well, I know Magma is planning on playing semi-frequently, so I don't know how often his schedule is going to be lining up to play 14, because he has so many other things going on, but I do know that Magma does want to play more, and I know so does Floofy. Ugh. But honestly, I honestly don't think the $15 a month sub is that bad anymore. Like, for the amount of game you get, just for the, like, $15 a month is insane. I have my DMs turned off by default. I do too, and that's why they kind of go to my spam folder, unless it's someone I know. Way more prevalent on Twitter and Discord now. Probably even worse on Blue Sky, but, you know. All right, what do you want to give me? That's a heck of an upgrade. But if I'm gonna make, I think I'm gonna have to just do that. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And this is level 30 gear, so maybe what I'll do at this point. My God, that sword is so small now. What I think I'll do at this point is I'm gonna grab one of these pieces of gear. Which one do I want? Because that'll decide really what I want to go like clean up with. Or I can also just say screw it. Claim the quest. It's gonna be a cutscene maybe? The only fantasy here is yours, and we still we shall be its final witness. Yeah. Why do I have a notification there? Okay. I see. Understood. Okay, that's why I was tagged. That's fine. And I think Wyman is actually from the Pugilist Guild, if I'm correct on that one. Discord shot the bed for like 40 minutes early day. Oh yeah, I know. I was very keenly aware of that. Let me go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Let me go pick up some gear. I would buy from the market board, but there is literally no need for me to buy it from the market board. Disciple of War gear, 3039. 3,000. Ooh, that is 3,000 a pop. Okay, let's prioritize the cheapest stuff then, and we'll claim the most expensive one. And that means the chest piece, right? Yes. Oh, God. Okay. That's some suitable upgrades. Welcome, Bongo. Oh, do I see a... No, okay. Hi, Bongo. I want to make sure I didn't miss a raid. How are you, Bongo? I remember making Ella's and Pugilist. Yeah. Hey, Bunny. Mel Bun. Okay, I believe it's going to be up here. Would you say it's worth getting the Final Fantasy 14 today? I would, absolutely. I know we are probably in the worst expansion the game has ever had, but that's only in terms of story. In terms of everything else, and the fact that we just got its best expansion added to the free trial, yeah. Yeah, I absolutely would. There's a Twitch? Yeah, I multi-stream. There's a YouTube and a Twitch. I was good just doing invasions for Field Run. You're playing Warframe. Okay, I'm like, invasions, Field Run, and then I get clicked. It's Warframe. Yeah. Fair enough. Hopefully the grinding went well. Okay, so some sizable upgrades. Obviously, I wish the armor was all, like, properly dyed, but I could probably clean up the dye on it. But I might do that as we progress. We'll see. Southern Thanalan. I don't have much money. So I will have to... I'll get more money out of dungeons. It's fine. And I actually... you know what I should do? You know what I... Well, I need to do my dailies. My daily... But at the same time... It's only leveling. And I don't have the furthest trial unlocked yet. So maybe we'll end off the stream, like, kind of leave it closer to being... Like, we'll do the daily roulette as we're closing out. That would be smart. Admittedly, I have debated doing my daily roulettes off stream. Like, even though I would not be progressing story, it would give me a lot of levels. I did want to run that by chat because it would mean I level faster off stream, but it also means I could work towards Gunbreaker, which is the class I intended to play. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pose the question to the Discord. Because obviously, like, I'm only going to be able to do content I've unlocked for my roulette, which means all of you would have seen that anyway. I would have Polytally as well. I'm almost buying a month to see how I can play my girlfriend. She other friends have the game as well. I gather they're much from the story than I am. That and me didn't play free trial 2, so I ran out. Yeah. So the picked up Manchester stuff behind Dawn Trail. Well, it makes sense because they have to have reasons to sell their expansions. But yeah, picked up Manchester stuff behind Dawn Trail. Free trial can do a lot of stuff. Just free trial has some limitations. Like, you can't join a free company. You can't join, or you can't make a party. You can only have, like, a max of 300,000 gil. Oh, hi. So, there's quite a few limitations, and that's how they're going to get you to buy the sub. But honestly, I feel like those limitations are worthwhile enough just to play the story. Because holy amount of story. Oh, hi. There's so many of you. You come here. You come here. Oh, good. I've attracted the mage. No, I'll do it with the mage after. Fine. Not buying the standard. If I get far enough, I'll leave it on autopay. That's fair. I don't leave mine on autopay. I do manual pay with mine, but I do up every 2 months. Because 30 every 2 months for me is, like, incredibly, like, fine. Uh-oh. I actually might need to pop a potion. You know what? I'm leaving. There's a very simple solution to this problem. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna die. I am very much going to die. There I go. Yep, first death. Well, if I was doing a hardcore run, that would be it. Though, Bongo, admittedly, I would say if you're gonna play the standard, give it a month or two. Not to say that now's not a good time to start, but Dawn Trail is old enough that Square is putting it on sale, and it is bundled together if you're going to play through Steam, that you might be able to get the whole package on sale. So, because right now, if you wanted to buy the base standard version of 14 and Dawn Trail, it's the price of a full $60 game. Now, to be fair, you won't play that full $60 worth in time in just a Realm Reborn, but the point still stands. Oy. But that's up to you. But I do think 14's probably gonna end up going on sale fairly soon. And you don't need to pay for every expansion, because all you'd be paying for is Dawn Trail, because Dawn Trail has Endwalker included. I'm loving my free trial. Yeah, free trial's good. What would you say is the worst Final Fantasy game in the series? In the series? Ooh. In the series. That's a rough one. There's a lot of really bad ones. If I'm gonna say main, like the main game, so like 1 through 16, I'm gonna say 13. I am gonna say 13 is probably the worst. 2 isn't bad, it's just different. Well, okay, actually, haven't even played 2. Sorry. 2. 2 is my least favorite. I at least have fond memories of 13. 2 just sucks, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just paying a month so I can pay in the first place, unless you mean I can buy Don. No, if you buy Don Show, it does not include a sub. Although it'd be really cool if it did. But it doesn't. Welcome, Magma. I see what I'm supposed to grab. One at a time. I'm on YouTube. I'm real. Bye. That's fair. If you're not gonna hang around, just I would say leave a like. Leave a like. The box who appears. But no, I'd say if as far as the mainline games go, it's 13, maybe 2. I honestly, personally, I'd say 2 over 13. I really don't like 2. 2 is, in my honest opinion, a stinker. The fox phase exists when he's needed. Exactly. To be fair, I know he probably doesn't. I mean, it's not because he doesn't want to be here, but he doesn't want to be spoiled on 14. And I am much farther ahead of Magma on this character. Oh, I'm leaving. Bye. All of you can kiss my ass. It's the tape of Magma. It is. Magma left for the milk. Well, he clearly missed it. I really liked its story. Probably why I looked past the jank-ass gameplay. That's fair. The story for 2 is actually pretty good. But as far as gameplay, it is easily the weakest of the 6 classics. I've actually not played original 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I've had a little bit of 10. 10's really good. I like 10. 11. I played a little bit of 12. I made it to Shiva in 13. I love 14. I really like 15. 15 is the first Final Fantasy game I've ever actually completed. And I love 16. I don't know why. I really don't like 16 that much. The world is very boring and the story is kind of mid for me. I liked 16 a lot. But that's me. I understand why people would not be a fan of it, though. 10's really good. 10 is really good from what I've played. But that's part of the reason why... When I first started streaming, I really honestly wanted to play all the Final Fantasy games on stream. Because that was the original plan. It's like, oh, I'm really taking forever to play them all off stream. But if I play them all on stream, it gives me a reason to be consistent. It gives me a reason to play it on stream. And like, I wouldn't have to worry about it. And then I played Final Fantasies 1 through 6 on stream. And then we took a turn and just like, now we have several other things. Like we have Resident Evil, we have Occasional Monster Hunter, we have Liza P, we have several other things. And then I haven't gone back to Final Fantasy 7 yet. I wanted to. Actually, back when I first got this model, I was like, okay, now we're returning to Final Fantasy. And then we didn't. So, that was back in December-ish. You be on 6-7, yeah? Yeah. Is this your first time playing 14? This is a returning. This is a new character. I have a character that is actually finished with the current patch story of Dawn Trail, which is patch 7.5. I have been playing since A Realm Reborn, and I am fully caught up on main story. And I will be pre-ordering Evercold. As soon as it's available to pre-order, I'm pre-ordering that. Actually, I'm actually debating buying the collector's edition. I've never bought a collector's edition for 14. I bought digital deluxe editions, but never a collector's. I will debate it. Depends on what's in it and how much it is. So, yeah, I've definitely, well, I'll have to keep the computer running for updates for Final Fantasy 14 whilst I'll be sleeping. Well, yeah, 14's a very big game. Oh, that's main story. I need to go here. I don't have the money! Stop! I should not have bought the gear. Do you have any idea what the next mainline Final Fantasy game is going to be? No. All we know is it's going to be 7. Well, okay. If you want to be specific, it will be Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Which at this rate is going to be releasing sometime. My guess is in Q1 or Q2 of 2027. My guess is Q2, because Q1 is when Evercold comes out. Otherwise, if we don't count Remake Part 3 and we don't count Evercold, because technically it's 7 and 14, and both 7 and 14 are part of the main line Final Fantasy games, it would be 17. But we have no idea when 17 is coming. And I would make an estimated guess, but, no. It'd be falling in a similar line of, like, oh, when is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out? At this rate, never. Same with Dragon Quest 12. Never. So, I don't know. I will play Kingdom Hearts 4 when it comes out. I need to sit down and play Dragon Quest 11. I need to get back to that. Square, we didn't reach sales expectations for 7 Part 3. I have a feeling that might be a different statement this time. Mostly because, since, well, okay, actually, I think, actually, it might not be. And here's the thing, is I actually do think Square themselves would probably, well, actually, no. Oh, no, sorry, it'd be a completely different scenario here. Because since, Rebirth came out, Square has decided to do fully multi-platform. So Remake Part 3 would actually come to all systems. So their sales expectations might be pretty good. Welcome, Gakauermon. What about Kingdom Hearts 4? As much as I would love to see that come out, I think we're probably looking at 2028 for Kingdom Hearts 4. I really need to actually sit down and play 15. It scratches a particular urban fantasy itch. 15, and Steam will make the sales. Yeah, Steam will make a lot of the sales. Yeah. I need to get back to playing 15. I finished 15 when it came out, but I never played the DLCs. So I need to play the DLCs. The joy is that Square spends too much money and always comes about not making sales. To be fair, they oftentimes, because I don't think they made it like, oh, Final Fantasy Tactics didn't meet sales expectations. They didn't make a post like that. Or at least they didn't say anything like that as far as I'm aware. So I would say probably it's more likely that it will do fine because it's on multi-platform. Oh no, I always had an appreciation for the spiky gauntlets. Sadly, we don't have any modern, current expansion gear that looks like that. And I could glamour them, but you can't dye them. Is 14 is their golden goose. In fact, I'm positive that is why 14 shifted so hard in direction after Dawn Trail failed. Because, like, Dawn Trail is still above the player max, like that Stormblood hit, but it's under Shadowbringers and Endwalker. You all gonna come with me. Oh, and then all you come back here, because there's a healer here, and I didn't realize this was a healer. So yeah, I have a feeling that after the Evercold trailer, Square shifted a lot of directions. I know yoshi-p left the board of directors. He did not want to be there to begin with, and that probably influenced a lot of, like, oh, we had tactics, and we had 16, and we had X, Y, and that, you know, all these different things. I feel like this game is supposed to have more VAs because of the voice animations. It is. Well, okay, I understand why you'd feel that way, but also, they can't do it like 16. 16 was fully voiced, like completely voiced, minus a couple of like minor things, like, oh hey, here's like here's like a small tiny cutscene, very minor, it's not voiced. What about Y'shtola? You mean best girl? No, all the main characters are very, very frequently voiced, especially once you enter into the other expansions. Oh! Oh! Huh. I may have overdone it. Oops. Fuck you, game. Just a massive fuck you. Alright, you're a healer. Remember that. Let's just take you out right now. On the bright side, I may get more experience. I think it still counts. Yeah, they really want to shift from Dawn Trail, or at least shift from Wuk-Lamat. Yeah, they do. It's very clear they do. Because Wuk-Lamat during the patches for Dawn Trail had very little relevance. Like, she was still there because they kind of had to meet that, like, status quo of the story. But you could tell that they really shifted away from her. That she wasn't really as relevant. And when she was relevant, she was written better. So, at least yoshi-p's team is taking a lot of that feedback to heart from Dawn Trail, and they're not being, like, stuck up about it like other companies. Sony. Holy mother of God. Huh. I don't remember these enemies being this annoying. I really have to be overdoing it. I guess we'll go a little slower. It's fine. Not in a hard instance. I'm just playing horribly. Or realistically, it's more likely I'm used to being able to take more damage, and I'm not used to playing on a lower level character, and I'm overdoing it, thinking like, oh, I could do this. No, I can't. Remember, you're not a level 100 anymore. In fact, that's probably it. Is that I'm more used to playing a much higher character. Because on my main character, all of these are done. All of these are level 100. Every last one of them. You need to go. You're a healer, and you are being a problem. And you know what? I might need that way more than I think I do. You didn't take off my tank stance, because that's clearly also killing me. Because I do not remember this, like, instance beating the snot out of me. Oh, you're a black mage. You need to go now. Oh! Hi! Holy mother of God! It's fine. We actually should be okay now. Totally clicking on those are within button reach. Oh, thank God. Okay. Losing NPCs a lost condition. Depends on the instance. Oftentimes, though, yes. I love how... The name ones, yeah. Sorry, just losing my shit over when Leovold panned over to the rest of the Gladiators Guild, and everyone is standing above the railing, and it's perfect. And then there's my character, and you can barely see her hair. Peek. Goodbye! Yeah, there I am. I am so short. So how to try to specialize in the dancer class? What do you recommend for me starting builder class? Honestly, whatever. Like, if you want to kind of get the feel for physical range, start with Bard. Or start with Archer. Otherwise, if you want to make it to the everything faster, you might want to consider starting with a healer or a tank. But otherwise, honestly, you're kind of free to do what you want. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your stupid dog. Oh, yeah, pretty much. As a actually, no. Well, yeah, we'll do it now. As a reminder, Jet, if you like the content I produce, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, join the Discord, as it is the best place to go live. We have rare dogs there. We have plenty of rare emotes. We have lots of things. I am planning, actually, part of the sub goal was actually we will be doing monthly movie nights in the Discord. So I actually still need to plan one for May. So, that's gotta do that. Chat still needs to decide on, like an art commission too. We need that. So there's an art suggestions tab in the Discord as well. On top of that, if you are really enjoying the content, you should become a member of the channel. You get even more dog emotes. We have dog emotes. Dog emotes are great. There's exotic dogs in there. There are. So chat. Otherwise, I thank you all for your support. We did hit 1,000 subs recently, and I could not have done that without all of you. So it does mean a lot to me. I would not be doing this without all of you. So thank you all for the continued support. Huh. Okay. Chess piece. There we go. I have finished with that story. Now we need to go to Halatali. Actually, we need to go to Munimix. Halatali is where? Oh, of course it is. Alright. I need to go to... Is that Central? Yes. Because I can't teleport there because I'm broke. We're just gonna walk there. I have a beating stick for a sword. It's the acceptable beating stick. Don't forget to pet the Wigglers and give them lots of Yip burgers. The Wigglers do often steal the ice cream and the burgers from the Yippies. The Yippies are not happy. The Yippies have tried sabotaging the Wigglers by giving them fake milk. They do not like fake milk. They like it fresh from the source. I got pizza. Let's go. Just realized. I'm very, very lucky, but I need to remember to put my model over here when I'm streaming 14. Because that chat can sometimes be a little problematic. The Wigglers will eat everything, even vegetables. They will. But they must have their fine, fine milk. I'm getting pizza. I haven't had pizza in a bit. I don't know if I want pizza right now, honestly. What I want are fucking taquitos. I got taquitos at the store the other day, and oh my god, they were so good. Oh my god, I miss taquitos. My phone is exploding. There we go. The Yippies deserve it for oppressing the Doros. Exactly. Hello, Mutamix. Have Minphilia's dagger. They will see your dog and suggest taking you to the pound. Taquitos? Taquitos are like little, like, round, like, not round, but like rolled up little, like, taco things. They're really good. Oftentimes sold in the store. But you'll also see them as like some kind of like maybe like appetizer thing at like a Mexican restaurant. They're really, really good. And whenever you get them, and this is why I haven't gotten them for a while and I've been craving them, is when you put them, when you cook them in the oven, they will often come out extremely crispy. But the ones I got, I forget the brand. They are so soft, even after being cooked, that, like, I was surprised. Rolled up Doritos. Rolled up Doritos is a fair example, I guess, yeah. The Wigglers eat the Yippies vegetables, so they have an uneasy alliance. Exactly. Fighting Tool gains power of materia. Fighting Tool reborn. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they're basically like, oh, teach of materia, which I will figure out later. Materia is a good milestone. It is. After materia, it should be pretty close to Ifrit. And then after Ifrit, then I can get Paladin. And then from there, we will have so many more avenues of, like, things to do. The trick is to get flour tortillas, taquitos. Yeah, I'm a bit particular about my food. I'm weird. And maybe I'll get looked at weird for this. Chat, if you look at, like, boxes of food, like, from, like, the store, there are some that, let's say, contained bioengineered ingredients. And I want absolutely nothing to do with those. But I'm particular. The trick is to get this whole scene feels like a pause BDSM session. Kind of does, actually, if you think about it. It does. And it's really funny. Materia melding, that thing you won't touch till you hit raids at the end of the story. That thing you won't touch till you hit raids at, like, now Dawn Trail, really. Now, unless you're doing, like, a specific challenge, like, there is Wrath Games, who has been doing solo challenge mode, or, like, he does solo only. He has to mess with materia a lot more, but he also has to, like, work with stats, because not normally, like, stuff he has to do there. I think that's weird. Yeah, because I might just, like, I don't want to eat food that literally comes out of a factory. No, thank you. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want to eat food that comes out of a vat of, like, whatever the fuck that is. Like that Mr. Beast thing, like, he collaborated with, it wasn't Bill Gates. I think it was a foundation that Bill Gates was a part of. Or they were creating, like, artificial meat. Ugh. No. God, no. But with taquitos, a lot of the time, that bioengineered ingredient stuff is really often from the corn tortillas. I only touch it because some of the crafter job requires materia. Yeah! Crafters are really the one that require the most materia. Ooh. Money. A meat emulsion. Yeah. Ugh. Just, There's just something real wrong about messing with, like, food like that. Is that it? We done? We're done. Yeah, I got 20 gil! I'm up to 80 gil! I was at 14,000 when today started. Ah! I kind of wish I could transfer over a giant chunk of change from my main character. Like 500,000 gil or something from my main character to this character. And I wouldn't have to worry about it ever again. But that's also not authentic. So, I'll make the money up from doing my roulettes. I should actually unlock Guild Hess as well, because that's another roulette I can do. Materia Melding did make some of the grind for my ARR artifact easier. I need to get back to my ARR relic on my main character, because I'm working on the Dragoon weapon, the Gay Bulge. Or, sorry, as some people call it, the Gay Bulge. I just speedran the story till I got Dark Knight. Do I have to do... I have no idea about anything else. I recommend going back and paying attention to the story of ARR. I understand ARR is a very divisive kind of story where, like, it's not great, especially by today's standards. But at the same time, it is how the game did get started. That's wild. Imagine a future where someone asked for the extra meat emulsion. Yeah. Almost level 31. That's technically the correct pronunciation. True. There we go. That should clean that up. I read the story, but I just focused on the story only. That's fair. Okay. That's fair. I've just posted a processed meat meme in the Discord. There's rare dogs in there, by the way. Okay, let me see this one. Oh, God. So spam. What dungeon do you have? Okay, I need level 32 for that one, and this one is Aurum Vale. Oh, Aurum Vale! Ah! It's fine. Hi, Tataru. It's in the meme tab. When I got to the burn, and saw Shadow Hunter, I knew who it was right as they shot. Kind of happy to see them again. Yeah. And people were like, oh, why weren't they voiced? Or it's another thing to come back to. It's like, okay, why didn't they update ARR with the new voice actors from Heavensward onwards? Well, if you think about it, if they had, that scene could actually be incredibly spoiled. So, what did you just give me, Minfilia? Ah, level 18 weapon coffer. Cute. Oh, it's time for Ifrit. Aurum Vale sucks to tank at this level. It does. Well, I'll be much better off by then, because depending on how things go, if I... So, okay, chat, I gotta ask, how would you all feel? And this, I'm not asking if I can progress story off stream. That's not going to happen. What I am asking is, how would you all feel if I did my daily roulettes? I would be locked to the content I have unlocked on stream. So nothing I play here, unless it's an optional dungeon I have not played off stream, would be played. So, like, if I went and finished the Halatali quest, I may not play Halatali on stream, unless I do it in roulettes on stream, but on the days I'm not streaming, I could do my daily roulettes and start working my way towards my other classes. Find it funny that I mained Dark Knight, but my OC actually uses the light element. Yeah, that's fair. Report to Flame Sergeant at Camp Dryfuck. Sorry, what? I don't care. Because, like, I would be over-leveled, But at the same time, I'm not progressing. I don't see anything bad with it. Yeah. And I can work on getting my money problem sorted. I would have to go to Central Thanalan and then go to Eastern Thanalan. Or I leave and then use the Aether right here to do this. Oh. An over-leveled poor boy. Yeah! So you're basically over-leveled just playing the game. It's like, exactly! I'm already over-leveled. Like, severely for the story. I'm just kind of hindering myself. I need to go here, so I need to go to there. Yeah, we'll go there. That's just technically faster. Because, like, I did start today at 14,000 gil, but buying even just some level 30 gear really hurt a lot. Like, severely hurt. And I already would make the vow that I cannot progress story off stream. So, like, I can't even do... so say, like, if I do if I have a quest that I've unlocked, a optional dungeon, that might pop up in the queue. But because optional dungeons like that, unless it's important, but ARR ones are never actually important as far as the main story is concerned, or even side stories. Because oftentimes you unlock it, and that's just it. And we are going to do my daily roulette today. I need to... God, I just talked about it. I need to get my guild hest unlocked. Sadly, Trial Roulette will also not be unlocked today because Trial Roulette can't even be unlocked until ARR is done. Actually, a lot of the roulettes can't even be unlocked until then. What? But why? Fine. Oh, and I did start working on a proper build for Rise today. I actually hit the level 30, or the HR 30 cap for the next quest, which is Kushala Deora in Rise. But I have already said that we are not going to be doing that until next time we play Rise. Until then, I'm going to be working on a build. And the build I have decided for is what's our Mitsune, pretty much. Like Mitsune build. Grab you. Grab you. Grab you. Actually, I can just do this. All of you, come here. Meant to ask your opinions on mods. I may or may not tend to run a few for quality of life and some aesthetics. I don't have a problem with mods, but I will point to the fact that a few months ago, yoshi-p made a statement. We had talked about this on Dogwave. It was actually pretty... Actually, I think it was a big topic for Dogwave. Where we don't really mind mods. Just nothing game-changing. Like, cosmetics are fine. Just, I wouldn't do anything more than, like, cosmetic mods. But, please be careful with mods at the same time. Because mods are a very easy way to get your computer infected. But, I have no problem with mods in 14. On a visual standpoint. I am perfectly okay with them. I have playtested a couple of them for certain reasons. I like mods only on single player games. Yeah. Like, the people I've seen running mods in 14 are, like, very specific. I was just down there! Oh, you know what? I understand my problem. I'm an idiot. My build in Rise was hit it with big swords for big dammy. Fair. For dog science. Exactly. But I also would not use, like, if I was playing off stream and I chose to use mods for reasons, says the RP. Well, yeah. Yeah. I had to see the titties, okay? Lie in wait at the invisible city. Ow. Yeah, to be fair, the mods I used, which honestly I did actually get rid of them because I did not feel right using them, but I did want to experiment with them. I'm weird about mods. Like, I don't mind them, but I also feel weird using them. And it comes from a stance of, like, I feel dirty messing with the game like that and not playing it the original intended way. But at the same time, I also don't feel dirty. Like, it really depends. Do I need to kill 3 of you? Welcome, Band Dog. And it should be like, no. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. My bad. Actually, I do need the Rotting Nobles. Let me get those. Gotta grab more experience. Okay, that should be... Oh, no, that one's, what's that one tied to? Bloated bogies. Oh, okay. Fair. Alright, let's get the trial. Never went full mod beast and half my reason went out the window with the glamour changes. Yeah. Pretty much. New job makes streams almost impossible to watch, but I'll stop when I can. No worries, Band Dog. I totally understand that. For me, I do play the original way. Then after a while, then I restart and do a run with mods. That's also fair. Yeah. My first run, guaranteed, is always the way that it was intended. And then if I feel like I need mods, fine. Like, I use mods in Binding of Isaac, but they're just kind of like visual mods. It's fine. Some of my acquaintances did use mods for reasons. Yeah, no. I know a friend of mine that uses mods for reasons. We give him shit for it, but it's funny. Oh, Lord, you look at that! It was an ambush. Why wouldn't it be an ambush? It was an ambush of an ambush. No, I know. I only tried a couple of mods, and it was like, oh hey, here's just like a nude mod, and even then, it was like, not my cup of tea. If I want that, I'll commission it. I don't need it in the game. They made a plan to counter their own plan. Exactly. Defeat the emulsion. Let's hope that... This should actually go much easier than the last one, because this is well under 30. Commission inspiration. Exactly. No, yeah, no. I'm immediately... As soon as this is over, I'm at Ifrit. Oh, we have more. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this guy and go from there. I'm still playing more NTE. It's still fun. So my team is mostly Booba. It's great. Yeah, I caught up in the Nikkei event last night. The Star Anise event. I grabbed a cute hairstyle in the Kingdom Hearts outfit. Yeah, I've seen plenty of people try and make Sora's outfit from the first game in this game. It's worked out a few times. You could probably do it even better now with the Dawn Trail stuff. I was actually, during FanFest, before they announced the Evangelion collaboration, I'm like, they're waiting for a collaboration announcement. Because you could tell that they were holding on to that alliance raid for like a big announcement. And I was really curious what they were holding onto it for. And then they got to the announcement for FanFest. And I'm like, okay, here it comes. It's going to be a collaboration. And it was, but it was the Evangelion. And I was actually awaiting... I was awaiting the Kingdom Hearts collaboration. Because I know yoshi-p has said he wants to do one. And if he does one, it's going to be big. Which means it's going to be an alliance raid. I hate the minigame for so much in the event. I do too. So I'm choosing not to do it. Like, it has good rewards, but I'm not going to do it. I'd rather grind gems than get those. I'm good. The Battle of Embers is now accessible. So, Battle of Embers is weird. Battle of Embers is... It is a dungeon in the game's code. But it is a trial. So, like, okay. The way it was before is when you ran your duty roulettes. When you did leveling roulette... Oh! Did they change that? Neat. Alright. We'll wait for people. What's going to be featured? What do you mean? What do you mean it's going to be featured? If you mean for Dogwave, I have no idea yet. I've not made that decision yet. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure what the main topic on Dogwave is going to be. But as a reminder, tomorrow, me and Magma are starting Jake's campaign in Resident Evil 6. So we are over halfway done with Resident Evil 6 at this point. And then, hopefully, after Resident Evil 6 is done, we're going to go back to Resident Evil 4 Remake and finish that off as well. That'd be nice. That'd be appreciated. Get to knock a couple of games out. Finally. That's the major reason I didn't actually go back and start Resident Evil 4 after we were done with our previous game. Because I'm like, I don't want to run 2 Resident Evil games on the channel again. Maybe the CEO of Xbox canceled Copilot. That might be. Yeah. And I know there are some people that want Liza P to come back as well. And I do too. I want to play Liza P again. I just need to get the 14 kick out of the way. But I would say there's actually a fairly decent chance 14 moves over to Saturdays. But unlikely at this point in time anyway. Oh, my neck. Oh, that hurt. Okay, it's fine. Liza P is probably the best Souls-like. Okay, so maybe I'm worried about this, but I feel like Okay, there's 2 ways to describe Souls games. One, we have Soulsborns, which is stuff like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Sekiro. These are the games specifically made by FromSoft. Souls-likes are stuff like Liza P, Code Vein. I'd even consider Hollow Knight kind of along the Souls-like. So Souls-likes are not... they're like Souls games not made by FromSoft. But FromSoft games are Soulsborns, if that makes sense. At least to me, that makes sense to me. Yeah. And actually, Silksong's DLC is probably soon as well, which is exciting. Time for Ifrit! Oh, mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno. Speaking of that actually... I don't know if it's gonna be our main topic, but there apparently were leaks that FromSoft actually might reveal their new game at Summer Game Fest, and if the leaks are correct, it will be like an open world like Elden Ring, but it'll be kind of like it'll be a pirate game. And I know that sounds weird because we've been kind of in a slew of pirate games lately. But it'd be a pirate game where you travel on the water and your ship is your like your hub. So like Round Table Hold and what was it, like Round Table Hold or the Hunter's Lodge or etc. like that. And apparently, now again, this is a leak. And I'm not sure this is real. But apparently the leaker is the same person who leaked Bloodborne and Elden Ring. What catches me off guard with this leak is the leak specifically said that it had come out before Wolverine, but they specifically mentioned Wolverine, which concerns me because it might be a PlayStation exclusive at that point. And 2, it'll come out in 3 to 4 months, and they're going to announce it next month. And that feels wrong. That one feels weird. That's where I'm like, I don't know. Any chance of me playing Black Flag Resync? No. No. Ubisoft's burned me. Maybe base Black Flag, but not Resync. Silksong is great, but I'll believe that DLC is that when I can play it. That's fair. That is incredibly fair. I do not blame you for that one. Wolverine is definitely exclusive, but Spider-Man 2 was bad. Yeah. I feel like it'd be incredibly stupid for FromSoft to release a new exclusive on PlayStation. It would not go over well for them. Are you going to talk about the new Star Fox game on Dogwave? Yes. In fact, actually, Star Fox is probably going to be our title topic, now that I think about it. Because that was sprung on us out of nowhere. And I have a feeling I already know what the thumbnail is going to be, and it's going to be peak. So, I don't know. I'm hesitant on that FromSoft leak. I hope it's true, because the premise sounds really cool. But at the same time, the amount of time... Oh, did you get the nail? Oh, they got the nail already. Hot damn. Switch price up will absolutely be there, yes. Chat, if there's anything you all really want me to put in the Dogwave docket, please remember to put it in Dogwave suggestions in the Discord. That'll be the best place for me to know specifically what's going on, because otherwise I only really know about it from Twitter. We got FromSoft Ninjas already, so FromSoft Pirates makes sense. Yeah, that's about what I thought too. Welcome, Marshall. FromSoft Pirates makes a lot of sense to me, and I think it's a type of, like, style that really would allow FromSoft to kind of, like, touch the deep, dark, and gritty again. From, like, Bloodborne. Like, the Eldritch Horror, but pirates. Because you could do stuff like Krakens and Megalodons, and you could make them really gross and really cool in, like, FromSoft's typical style. I'm hearing Windrose is killing people SSD. So it was. They according to the devs from Windrose, that has already been fixed. So I would not worry about that too much more, but that we will talk about it on Dogwave. Is the thumbnail going to be the crusty fox imposed on the fox's head? Maybe. Maybe. Big maybe. Hi, Ifrit Slain. I'll let FromSoft cook, but I'd really like them to do something from Tenchu instead of just sitting on it. My big thing about FromSoft is I'm like, it's been a lot of times, a lot of, like, a good chunk of time since Elden Ring and since Shadow of the Erdtree, to where we could actually be seeing a new game anytime now, like a new single-player game. And as far as we're aware, Night Rain was done by a side team at FromSoft. And, I don't know why I keep linking, it's like not Blood Code. The new extraction shooter type game from FromSoft. Also done by a side team with supervision from Miyazaki. So actually, seeing a new game from them right about now is not overly unheard of, because it has been close to 5 years already since Elden Ring. God, if not already. I don't think it's been 5 years yet. I need to, like, remember the specific date it came out. But it's been a good chunk of time enough to truly understand what their plan is. Oh, you're just gonna tell us his name? Hi, Nero. I want to see a Greek-Roman Souls like to come out. That'd be cool, too. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with FromSoft next month. But that... I thought about this. We are also, according to leaks, going to be seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 at Summer Game Fest. Are those gun gauntlets? Yes. Yes, they are. But apparently, according to the leak, Square did actually request the final slot. But Jeff Keighley's like, nope, you can't have the final slot. We have something bigger there. And Square's being moved to kind of like earlier in Summer Game Fest, according to what I've heard. But if we're also hearing about a new FromSoft game at Summer Game Fest, I'm just saying, a FromSoft game would actually, that would do it. Especially a new single-player game. Oh, they're like, oh, welcome to Final Fantasy 23. I'm aiming here. 23 when Elden Ring was 4 years old. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's been a bit of time, so did I just see Thancred T-posing? Hi, Thancred. A new final game, High Guard 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. I was talking about that on the Discord last night with some other people. And yeah. That's the biggest concern is like, oh no, we don't need another High Guard 2. So, we'll see. Again, I'm gonna remain cautious about the FromSoft game. I do believe the 7 Remake Part 3 though. Because that one's been talked about for a bit now, and Square's pretty much all but made it clear that the game is just about done. And if it's just about done, that means they're about ready to reveal the title, and that means we're kind of in the marketing phase. So, anytime now for that one. Report to the Scions of the 7th Dawn at the Waking Sands. I have no funny now, I can teleport. Okay. I can't unsee the copy-pasted bodies. Yeah! That's a thing that's in ARR quite often. Again, their budget with A Realm Reborn was not very big. Because this was yoshi-p's like, hey, can I fix this game? Square said yes, but they had a limited budget. How do you fumble a game so badly? Oh, I know. Mention Titanfall 2 and not make a Titanfall game. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I had to finish Rebirth. I finished Rebirth. It took me a while to get it done, but I did finish it. Because I started playing it in about February last year. And it took me... I was still playing it when Clair Obscure came out, and I had a whole bunch of friends talking to me about Clair Obscure. And that's the reason why it took me till the end of last year to finish Clair Obscure. I think I was really burnt out on RPGs. I don't know if I count 14 among, like, an RPG. It is an RPG, but not in the same sense. So I'm still very okay playing 14. But I think I'm kind of semi-burnt on RPGs for the moment. Unless I'm playing it on stream, and then that's a different story. Because at least then I have people to talk to. The triumphant hero returns! And now I can go unlock Paladin. Oh, Thancred. You don't know the things I know. Killing gods is my specialty. Wow, I slurred my words there. Killing gods is my specialty. I understand why people don't like the remakes for 7. I really understand why. But I also don't mind them. I think it'd go over better if Square actually acknowledged that they are a separate timeline from the original 7. Because at least then, people acknowledge that, like, Square's not trying to step on the toes of the original 7. They will finally get that sweet Garlean tech armor in the expansion? No. Not at all. No. Well, okay. No. But. Maybe. And the reason I say that is because of the new tank class. But overall, no, I don't think so. Yeah, a lot of cutscenes were not voiced. This one should be voiced, but it's not. The physical form, their essence of yeah. I do appreciate Minfilia's outfit, though. I do. New tank gives me cope. I'm excited for the new tank because it's gonna be closer to like Paladin and how it functions, which is gonna be interesting. Yep, the echo actually stops me from being tempered, because I don't want to be some god's thrall. Yay! Also, Relight is technically Heidelin's thrall via blessing. Yeah! No, yeah. Yep. Technically, yes. But Heidelin also doesn't treat, like... And also... Okay. I don't want to really go into this without spoilers. But, yes. Technically, yes. Heidelin's a special case. Welcome, Berserk. And now we can unlock Paladin. Yay. Well, not yet. Soon, though. And now we can join one of the clan, or one of the grand companies. Dancer or nothing. Fair. I mean, you technically could, like, level boost a character up and then be able to unlock Dancer that way. But I don't like skipping story like that, because I do really like the story of 14. It's going to be the charge blade to the Paladin sword and shield. Oh, that'd be cool. That, you know, honestly, I would love that. But I don't know if I want charge blade. I'd like switch axe maybe a little bit more. What I think it's going to be is just like a double shielded, like, tank. Like, instead of having, like, a weapon, it's double shields. I've not decided who I'm joining. On my main character, I do play... I did join the Maelstrom. I might join the Immortal Flames on this character, because I did start in Ul'dah. And also, their thing is much, much closer to the Aetherite, so when I do a return to Ul'dah, it's just right there. So yeah, I'm going to make that my VR eventually, since she's a new make. Too bad the game sucks. The Skull and Bones theme song is not bad. Fair. I'm fighting every instinct in my body to not skip Dawn Trail. So, okay. All right. Hey, Marshall. How's Dawn Trail? I didn't think I should get to ask you this. Because I'm really interested to see what you think of Dawn Trail. Maybe the same city you keep your skills at? Yeah, exactly. That's part of what I'm thinking, yeah. Maybe. I still need to be at the end of the patch content boss for Endwalker, but I'm just about there. Okay, well, what do you think of the patch series for Endwalker? Because I really liked the patches. I think that's part of the reason why Dawn Trail was such a stinker, is... You went from Shadowbringers into Endwalker, and the patches, while not as good as Endwalker, were still really good. But you could definitely still see the same tone was there. And then you had that massive tonal shift into Dawn Trail. I just had that for each of my characters. I join whatever Grand City company I'm starting class job hails from. That's fair. That's very fair. I know my main character, on my main server, started in Gridania, because I started her as a Lancer, but she ended up joining the Maelstrom. Temp, search up Shield Sworn from Grand Blue. Yeah. It's pretty good. Took time for me to grow on me after Endwalker's MSQ, though. Yeah, it did. But I also understood that, like, they could not do what they did from, like... Okay, you have your ARR, and then you have your patches, which continues the ARR story to a degree that leads into Heavensward, and then you have your Heavensward patches, and that, like, flows very well into Stormblood, and so on and so forth. They couldn't do that with Endwalker, because Endwalker literally capped off the story that started with A Realm Reborn. So, that felt weird, but I still really, really liked it. And to be fair, like... Now that I've sat on Dawn Trail for, 2 years now, I don't hate Dawn Trail as much as I know some people do. I hate Wook Lamont as a character, but I think the overall, like, what Dawn Trail was trying to do, I don't hate it. It's just how it executes what it's done, I'm not a huge fan of. I can see the twin shields, but I think it's going to be more akin to Garlean Magitech Knights. I do think it actually is going to be a Garlean focus class. I really do. Guild Wars 2 did this with one of their other classes. Because how Guild Wars 2 works is you have, like, subclasses, essentially, for your main classes. And for their Guardian, which is essentially Paladin, we got a subclass that is tied to the Flame Legion. But the Flame Legion, when you started Guild Wars 2, they were actually the main problem of Guild Wars 1 for a long time there, and into Guild Wars 2, they were a kind of a faction enemy. So for a long time there, they were an antagonistic race, like a people, like a faction. But with one of the subclasses, they actually ended up making them back a part of like the main like Char faction. So you could actually use Flame Legion spells on that subclass. And I almost feel like they might end up doing that with the new tank. But they have to do it in such a way that it doesn't spoil what happens to the Garleans. Maybe. In the case of my Viera, since she started as an Arcanist, Maelstroms for Grand Company, since I very quickly found out it's a great starter, because Summoner Scholar levels simultaneously as they share the base. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm very certain I know which one I'm going to join. In fact, I think I'm going to hard commit to Immortal Flames. Yeah, you can't just automatically join one. You have to go do, like, some, like, hopping around the world to figure it out what you want to do. Speak with Tataru, which means leave the Waking Sands. But no, I do think, because we're getting 2 classes with Evercold. We're getting 1 tank and 1 range, or physical range. I'm less certain on the physical range. But I feel almost certain that we are going to be getting a Garlean-focused tank. Alright, let's go do Ul'dah first, since I can return there. Actually, no. No. I have a better idea for that. Better idea for that one. I'm going to make that my last one. Because I already have to come back to Ul'dah to return to the Waking Sands. Yeah, I can go there. Optimization in my pathing is key. And I can get my mount today, too. Oh my god, getting my mount is going to be so good.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh, we have voices. All right.
3 seed seers are all together.
I'll let the voices play.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
I would expect it to be a defector set earlier in the timeline than Gunbreaker. Yeah, that's about what I expect too. Yeah.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood. Fearful of the Green Wrath,
I would say I could turn the game up, but this is my normal volume when I play the game, and I have it cranked up in OBS. It's a shame that halberds are tied to Lancer Dragoon, because I think a halberd-wielding tank would be neat. That'd be cool. To be fair, they could, because Beastmaster is going to have an axe and a shield. But originally, shield was exclusively tied to Paladin.
Some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races.
Not all. You're missing Viera and you're missing Hrothgar.
So nourished
and
by the
Aura.
waters
I'm
of
the only
Utah,
Aura here.
And blessed by the light of the matron.
It's the
Gridania
twins.
flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas,
Ugh.
Our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
I do think it's really interesting, though, that our main class for Evercold is going to be a Reaper. Like, what I mean by that is, like, flagship class. Like how Monster Hunter has, like, a flagship monster every game. Our flagship class for the next couple of years, starting in January, is going to be Reaper.
Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea. We rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
And it's very... I have a feeling it's very clear what they wanted to do with having our flagship class be Reaper. What kind of ranged weapon can be a new DPS? Gunslinger's an option. A whip is an option. They could also do Alchemist. Not Alchemist, but Chemist. Like you... I know this is one that people have talked about, is having the ability to throw potions. And having, like, the glass. Kind of like a dot thing. It's all peace and harmony in Gridania. Pay no attention to what they do to the Makote. Oh. Don't mind the brothel back there.
Lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was
honestly,
not the only tragedy
the
to
Twin
befall
Adder
us
is
that
my
day.
least favorite faction,
For
as like
so
as far as the
came
3
the
grand
calamity.
companies. I'm not saying I wouldn't join it, but it's like, eh.
The scars borne by our forest.
I'm also playing with the JP
constant
voices from my
reminder
Vieira
of
with a
its
personal
violence.
gag being that Vieira brains can
Our
passively
lives
translate
have
all
been
spoken languages to
irrevocably
Japanese.
changed.
That'd be funny.
Each waking
Yeah, that's good.
hour, a
I
struggle
actually
to
already
survive.
really like the dub
Driven to
for 14.
desperation,
The actors
some
all
among us
nail
strayed
the
from the
voices,
path of
especially
righteousness,
when you enter the
resorting
expansions.
to banditry, poaching, and other
There, Makote, fair.
unconscionable deeds.
As someone that mains a Makote, I
To
understand.
compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test
Adder's
our
fit kinda
defenses
lacking.
not
It is,
without
yeah.
cease,
And also, like, I don't
upon
mind
the
Connie
vulnerable.
Senna, but I'm also like,
So beleaguered
I'd
from
rather,
within
like,
and without,
Raban
it is of
or
little wonder that
Merlewib.
our unity now falters.
They're
Dark
kind of snooty. They are.
times upon
Yeah.
us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
The tank gear does
On
look good.
this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold.
I forgot how
another
long these
dawn.
cutscenes were.
Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Star Scourge Raban.
Destruction
Oh my
wrought by
god.
calamity
Wait.
was
Wait.
indiscriminate.
Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me
Death
out.
to Eorzean
You know how,
and Thalian alike. Yet while we have
Radon
labored to rebuild
will
our homes,
ride his
to
horse.
rebuild our
Imagine you
lives,
have Raban
Empire
riding
has set
Pippin
about
into battle.
raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
It makes, when I say Pippin, it'll make
Let
sense later.
none be
But
mistaken.
it's funny.
The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through
Oh.
concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath
Oh.
the Twin Adder standard.
Figure's a good time to stretch. Chat,
And
remember to get some
together,
water and stretch.
Let us
Fix your
heal
posture.
the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us.
We
to
must
protect
think of the
fallen
children.
elementals.
Oh my god, it was progressive even back then. Didn't know you were into yaoi Wincest, Tim. I'm not. But it's like you're imagining Vadon riding the horse. Whenever I eventually catch up to my main character on my Vieira, my intent for those 4 quests in Shadowbringers is to have Dark Knight Gunbreaker for tank coverage and Dancer for the Fizz, DPS coverage since Arcanist advanced. Fair. Job covers are the 2. Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely fair. Yes, why are you looking at me?
Permit me, Alphino,
Yes, hi, Alphino.
and my sister, Alize, at your service.
You know, Sam Riegel at least
I
tries.
saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
But,
You
God,
must call us
I do
students of
kind of
history,
hate Sam Riegel's voice as
sampling the
Alphino.
realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
And he's also snooty. Like, he's way better later, but right now he's just snooty, and I don't like him. And no longer voice. I just now need to pick up Conjure of my White Mage on my main, because I never touched any of the healers. I have. I've played every healer. White Mage is probably my least favorite, admittedly. It's a crime we never get the Crystal Braze blue coats. Yeah. Well, considering their story. Alright, now we go here. Why was that? Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Proceed to the stateroom. Yeah, so we're gonna do another one of those cutscenes, but now in Limsa.
Galleons are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Okay. Still want the coat. Yeah, it'd be nice to have the armor. But I think considering what the story went, I think it'd also be a little distasteful.
Our mighty crimson standard. And tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I forget who voices A.R.R. Merwib.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown.
I recognize
from
that
humble
voice,
fishing
but I
village
forget what it
to
is. Hold on.
Uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
I can't tab out because I don't want to block her voice, but I can still go up on my phone.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
I definitely did not spell.
The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Guardian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath
Jean
the Maelstrom
Gilpin.
standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Oh.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
Yep, the United States strength of pirates.
I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
To be fair, pirates are very,
Join
very
me
hardy
now
people.
in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years.
And now
since
we're
the
doing our calamity talk.
struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep.
Technically, it's been longer than
When I
5 years
stand
now.
atop the mizzenmast
Technically.
And gaze out upon our battered and
Cut to
broken
Windrose
vessel,
Pirates being squeezed by
I
hogs.
see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
I love Merweb's VA, one of the
Yet
few
there are
voices I think
those who would
Han
see this ship of ours
had done a
sinking the
pretty solid
waves
job
of
from the
the
game.
restless
Yeah,
Rotara.
I like the voice. She did a really good job. And she does really give off that British vibe that they were going for. Everyone feels really forced.
Those fish buck
The
bastards.
Everyone feels really forced. But Merweb, really good.
Who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go.
Calling out the Reaper in Evercold isn't the Warrior of Light, but a fragment of a Zem from like No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because every trailer we've gotten our Warrior of Light or Meteor as a different class.
Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long.
I'm like 99.99999% certain that our class, that is the Warrior of Light.
Against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes.
Like, yes, we enter in the Evercold trailer as a Viper, but every expansion we do still have a new class.
There is but one course left to us.
Right, it's
One
squeezed by a hog. Oh
bearing
no.
that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Because here's my point of this, and I don't want to go too far into spoilers with this.
Gather beneath the undying crimson standard.
If it's a different shard of our character,
your wisdom.
they typically look different.
This great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till seas swallow.
I don't want to spoil like the other ones, but yeah, they all look different from Meteor.
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7
The new
hells, Admiral.
take class the Lightbringer with real Lankara action.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yes, well. Yeah, so we have the Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan, and the second are kobolds who dwell beneath the earth, take on the primal Titan for their god. Yep. If the Beast Tribe's presence weren't troubles enough, the Garleans also have chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. In the Papyrus, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blade and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. Yes, very, very, very true, Alphino. I do like the kobolds. They're a special kind of dumb, but they're also fun and highly explosive. I feel like I got a notification. Yeah, I did. No, I'm good. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, but no. And then we go back to Ul'dah. I'm gonna be real. I'm surprised no femboy alpha no artwork has been made its way to me. I mean, are you complaining, Requiem? Because for me, I'd rather have Alize. Alize is, to be fair, I'd rather have a woman to look at like that, but
Behold,
that's me.
And Roban as well.
It's twins and they both fair.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the
Alize is
old
pretty much our
dynasty,
character ride or die.
brought sand into
Character's ride, yeah,
gold.
no. Either Alize or
Where by
Y'shtola.
the grace and
Yeah.
glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered.
Usually Alize, though.
Ul'dah!
Raccoon, you putting on a request. Barefoot.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note
It's the
the
power
sizzle.
couple.
The golden scales of order balance the jewel of
It's the best
prosperity
faction,
with the
or the
flame of
best
might.
city leaders. I would say Merlwyb is between them. Like, I really like Merlwyb, but Raban is just... Raban is peak.
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond.
Why pick one when you
as
can have all?
Paul's
I'm a greedy
honored
person.
guests.
This is true. This is fair. Understandable.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas,
Raban the
they
goat
were
and his
not.
sultana daughter. What?
And
Okay,
now,
daughter wife. I don't know about that
5
one.
years into this
I don't know about that one.
the
That was a little
spirit
weird.
of sacrifice
But
which
yes,
granted us our strength
they like
is all
twincest.
but
Write that
dead.
down.
Look around you. What do you see? A people
Put that away.
divided.
I keep messing with my like
downtrodden and
something on my
enthralled.
desk.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel?
If I want to do that, I have a ball, like a squeezy, like stress ball here, and I can squeeze that.
Is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the
Ugh.
immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
As a reminder, chat, if you like the content I produce,
Our enemies surround
I would greatly appreciate it if you have to like,
savage
subscribe,
hordes of the Amalja,
hit the bell for notifications, join the
beside our
Discord,
road,
as it is the best place to
strangling
go
the lifelines of
to know
trade.
when I go live, all the fun stuff. We have rare dogs there. We love the rare dogs. And if you like the content I produce and you want to support me, I recommend becoming a member of the channel and leaving a like on the stream.
On a precipice, yet we do not act.
Daughter is a joke. Wife, because she'd probably marry him if she didn't have a kid. Yeah, she would marry him. Yeah, she would. Bloodlines are remaining pure tonight. Oh. I mean, find the lie. One of my first anime manga was a Kiss Exis. Oh my god, a Kiss Exis. Oh my god. I remember that one. Yeah.
Walk hand in hand.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall
Oh god, we are entering that point in like the year when we have fun new flying bugs. We love the flying bugs. Fucking mosquitoes.
Your grace.
Raubon?
Raubon!
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah.
I do prefer her new voice.
Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
For all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
What the hell was that voice? I only just heard that one now. Oh god.
We are by fire reborn.
Ironic how much Raubon talks about his hands. Why does she sound like a Powerpuff Girl? But she does.
I fancy meeting you again.
It's the last time for a while, Alphino. The Ul'dahs have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Yeah, I know that one very well. The Ul'dahs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they even had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do, the Ul'dahs send in their forces to smite the Primal, and they invariably succeed. Each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot will sustain. No. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. Ugh. Oh, goodness. That should be the last of these cutscenes for a bit. Thank God. The five members included. Moment ago, what a coincidence. Just Assad, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands. It would not do well to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Okay. Can do. Alright, and I have enough money I could just, boop. And it's cheaper. That part of the reason why I chose to come back to Ul'dah last is because the teleport cost to the Waking Sands would be much cheaper. Because it gets cheaper the closer you are to the Aetheryte you're teleporting to. So say, like, I was, like... Let's say there was a one here near Horizon, which there should be. God, there should be. And then one here. Ideally, that would be incredibly cheap. In fact, I believe... Yeah, it'd be even cheaper to go... Yeah, it was actually pretty cheap. Normally. Like, how much is... Yeah, it's 109 or 63 gil to go between. And it's only 100 gil to teleport back to Horizon from here. Oh, it's going to be so nice to have a mount. It's going to be so nice to have flying. It's going to be so nice to have so many things that I do not have right now. But we're working on it. As that game Crony was the VA for is getting review bomb bad. Which game was that? I heard that she was in one, but I think it was talked about last night on Under the Tea, but I wasn't I was paying attention to chat more than I was actually paying attention to what they were talking about. On a different note, are you going to level a Dragoon to 50 for the story? No. No. I've already well over decided what that plan is. I'm probably going to be playing Gunbreaker. Once I get Gunbreaker, I will probably be either playing Paladin or Gunbreaker into Endwalker. Eternal Return. Okay. And we're back to the twins. Already.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Korean Spurs got
Whatever
mad
do you
about a
mean,
board
dear
joke 5 years
sister?
ago, so they brigaded the English VA team to drop her.
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
It's a top-down battle royale game. The gameplay was boring to look at. Korea does have some real problems. Yeah.
Observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies.
These elves smug aura offends me. They should.
Remembrance
ARR,
will yield
Alphino
no
especially.
If
He is
our
someone that
world
you
is
want to
heal,
smack.
We must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
There are better than zero chance the whole has to do with Crony being a woman and not the actual... Yeah, very likely.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it.
Well, at least he gets depressingly humbled in the patch quest leading into... Yeah, he does. He really does, which is appreciated.
Not at all.
But if you listen to him right now, you'd actually probably even say he's one of the main antagonists. Alphino is that annoying.
But prevent old ones from opening anew.
And Flame Officer. I take General Bond's words, kindle the fire within you. Yes, join the Immortal Flames. All flames, let it for yourself. Boop. Okay, let's go. Can't do Paladin just yet, but soon. To be fair, Korea had an awful woman-centric government for a while. Pretty much killed relationships for a generation. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of those things. I could, you know, I'm probably just gonna do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Why was I tagged in Akko's Discord again? I see. Okay. Understood. It was Akko's Discord. I bet if he had made a twist Assi instead of Thancred, even the others among their kind would want to slap the yeah! Well, okay. Looking where he comes from, I understand how we get what we get out of him. Rip brings you Hall of the Flames this morning, adventurer. I believe you are expecting me. Esports players ruin everything. They do. God. I like esports. I like the concept of them. But the players are annoying. Okay. And back to Horizon. Yay. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. The Warriors light totally more than one, because we're absolutely not a Gestalt entity created the whole cloth. From a soul fragment and the creation of a new icon centered on rebirth. Yep. It's Biggs and Wedge! I know it's spoiling their name, but it's... yeah. We're getting up there in story, though. So I'm definitely going to start grinding eventually. Damn, I'm short. Motorcycle's so damn fun, but goddamn is it frustrating like the 3D Prince of Persia games. Fair. Welcome, Dragon. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. I make the argument that the coils of Bahamut are basically required to understand the whole ARR story. Nobody does them. No, yeah. I intend to do them, and I am intending to take Magma through them. I might not do them immediately when I get to that point when I'm on this character, and I might wait to do them until Magma and Floofy are ready to do them. Because at that point, it'll be easier to do that. But also, we're going to be doing it unsynced, because, God. There's one fight very specifically, and I'm like, no, we are unsyncing this. But we will be doing Crystal Tower. I will probably run them myself on stream. We'll do a whole stream of just that when we get around to doing Crystal Tower. And then we'll do again when Magma's ready. Magma and Floof, you're ready to do that. I love how some of them just have, like, literal sticks. And I do mean, like, with the leaves and everything. You absolutely need a second person for one fight in Quills, too. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do, yeah. There we go. That is at least... No, yeah. That should be it. That should be all we need now. Oh, no. There's still this guy. I didn't even see him. Last in blue. Oh, boy. ARR. I remember starting off with Pugilist. Yeah. Pugilist is fun. I actually really like it. But my friends all tell me, no, I can't play it because I'm bad at melee. Come back here, you stupid... Stop! Also written for the voice cutscene since 2.0 doesn't have a current day voice cast. Yeah, it doesn't. And well, I understand why it doesn't. And actually, I'm kind of glad in hindsight it doesn't. But... yeah. 2.0 does not have the best voices. It's certainly not bad. By any means, but it's not great. That was a close one. After about a week or so ago, after having returned to 14 from a year-plus long break, I managed to make some real good progress against Siegfried since my last attempt against him before said break. Very nice. We love the glizzies. Okay. All right. Back to... yeah, okay, now we actually do have to walk. I'm not waiting for my return. Here, I should turn this on. Chat, let me know if that's too loud, and I can turn that down. But I figured this way we can at least have some background music. Unless the in-game music is good enough volume. All entirely without prior knowledge. Very nice. Undertale told us how hot dogs are made from real dogs. Yes, they did. It was about 50% in Act 1 to about 67% in Act 3. Nice. I need to get back to doing Blue Mage stuff. Remember chat, up till Dawn Trail, 14 is grand and sweeping tale of one man trying his best to get his best friend to play PvP. I see what you did there, Fowen. I see what you did there. Cute. Healing Bunny Kimon. What a name. Not that I recognize the voice actors that curses me. Also, the OST is overlapping. Well, that's what I was asking. Like, if the OST is like, if it's too much, because I know the game might not be loud enough. But if it's too much, I can turn it off. For coin and country. Remember, yeah. Okay. Let us begin. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. You're not wrong at all, Fowen. But I see what you did. The flames will not burn bright, casting light where they're... Oh, you're going... The basement girlings are worse. And at the word of from Flame we will gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join the ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as in immortal flames. Burn as one of us all, and together we shall cleanse the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? No, but you're not wrong at all. No. It's a... That only comes into play in Stormblood, but yes. Minfilia. Alright, when can I get my Chocobo and start my Paladin quest? I don't want to end the stream till I'm a Paladin. The Empire is in Eorzea under his orders. They are? Yeah. You may not have the quest, my little Chocobo. All right, you're my little Chocobo is actually required now. Flame Pirate. Flame Pirate. Yeah. Flame Pirate Private 3rd class. I'm scamming way. Wow. That's funny. All right, let's do this. You have a couple quests for me. A pup no longer. And that will grant me PvP for my PvP dailies. Which I will also be doing. Present the Flame Chocobo Charge to Mimigun. Oh, right. Oh, it's only 200. Is it only 200? Oh. Well, chat, let's go ahead and do this now then. At least sit in queue while we do that, and then... Actually, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have... No, it's not there yet. Okay. The grind I had to pull for my first relic weapon? Yeah. Surprised it wasn't a swashbuckler class? Not yet. Maybe there will be. And now wait, because I do need to do my daily anyway. And that would grant me enough of the stuff. Why did I come over here? Holy shit, I'm a dumbass. I can't do anything with him until I buy the friggin' Chocobo license. which I can't buy at him. I have to. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Ah. What do you want? Oh, okay. Hunts. Okay. Chat, while I'm waiting in queue, I don't think it'll take too long, but while we are in queue, I am actually going to use the restroom, so I will be right back. I will be able to hear when the queue pops. I was particularly glued to the requisitions to get the mats for the grind because I was confused as all hell. Yeah, I get that. I still need to make gay bulk, so do I. Well, I need to finish the relic grind. I've already made the base gay bulk. Is there any armor upgrades I can make? No. 6 comms. And I have no titles. Haven't done woodworking at all, so I can't make the lance. Oof. I'm actually okay. Chat, how would you all feel if I did the crafting gathering side quests and stuff off stream? If you don't want me to, that's fine. I can do those on stream. But because crafting and gathering stories, in my experience, are always just kind of like, eh. Like, I'll at least save, like, the starting of every job class for every stream, and then, like, level off stream. But the crafting and gathering are all just very, like, boring, and that would be mindless. Like, very mindless. Because, like, the plan, I'd actually like to get... God. Oh, God. Omni 100 on this character. I say you should have the little stuff offline. Yeah. Crafting and gathering, their stories are inconsequential, in my opinion. I'd like to see a flop during doing the crafting. Yeah. To be fair, it'll take so long. But to be fair, the reason I ask is because with this, I can undertake supply and provisioning missions. Which means I can actually do my turn-ins. And doing turn-ins here would be helpful. Oh, you're a Blue Mage. I want the Rune Knight from 9, or from not 9. From 11? Yeah. 11, that'd be nice. To be fair, Rune Knight could be what we're getting. I don't know. For all we know, the shirt yoshi-p was wearing for the FanFest wasn't even for the tank. That could have very easily have just been for the Fizz ranged, admittedly. Provisioning the go for Grant Company, I say, yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm like, I could sit and do nothing. Or at least I could do, like, some login dailies and such for those. Because, like, I don't want to, like, skip any content for you all. Because that would break a lot of the point of this series. But there's, like, so much on stream that I would want to, like, to do. But at the same time, there's also so much in the game that I literally would not get through even a quarter of it if I did it all on stream. Okay. Ugh. I don't know why I'm tired. I actually did go to bed fairly late last night, and I got up pretty early this morning because of a phone call I had to take. But I had coffee. Coffee is exactly what matters. Does this queue want to pop any time now? Anytime now, game. I suffer with the majority of my main's inventory being stuffed with various mats. Same. Wait, the shirt with Cape Westwind's boss? Yeah. Yeah. So, yoshi-p typically will wear a shirt at FanFest that kind of gives some implication of one of the two classes coming every expansion. We assume... Oh, God. That, the class will be something like the tank class will be related to that. But, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, we have a sage. Oh, okay. For being on FT, I have nowhere to store even a fraction of it. Even my poor Choco saddlebags are stuffed with various items. Yeah, that's understandable. Let me check what this is. Green. You need to do extreme roleplay. No, I really don't. No, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I don't even do it anymore in my own file. Hell no. That is a cesspool. Hey, healer. Now, to be fair, I do need to be wary because I know. Okay, you just put Cardian on me. Good. Good, good. All right, never mind. We're fine. We are fine. Poke the giant clam. Let's see. In the words of yoshi-p's answer from 1.0 interview, extreme is a nightmare. Yeah. I hate that Dark Knight Soul is only active when you get 4 pieces of ball gear and wilds, especially when 2 pieces require fucking... Yeah! I need to get through Savage Omega. Why are you aggro? Not on me. I need to get through Savage Omega before the Wilds expansion. I actually might set aside a day to do that. Maybe on stream we'll do that and tackle the other 2 Arch-Temperats I'm missing. Because I need to solidify a build before the expansion comes out. Who knows? Maybe I'll have sub when my Hrothgar maid and leave both the Hrothgar here caught up in my Lalafell main. By the time a new expansion, Lisa and Walker being as the out. Yeah, to be fair, by then we'll be into 9.0 at the earliest. We don't need to kill everything here. There's a reason I hit green. Go poke the button. At least have him caught up to my murder Popoto. Yeah! So when is the dog going to marry Magma in 14? I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say yes. That requires Magma to be paying for herself, actually. So that's up to Magma. Yeah, I really don't need those, and I'm not even sure they need those, so I'm not even going to worry about opening more boxes. So yes. Come on, healer. Catch up. To be fair, like, it's entirely possible. Or Magma will marry Floopy. But the thing is, what do I do? Forge the bottom of the coat or the gloves? Well, what piece do you need the most? And also, is there any, like, conflicting gear, like, in other slots? You know what to do. You know what to give Magma, chat. Think of the Tard puppies. Oh, God. I pet the dog. We love petting the dog. Come on, fiend! I also have decided that whenever I hit 70, 80 Summoner Scholar, my Viera, I'm gonna queue into shit without my Soul Crystal. Confuse the hell. That could cause problems, but sure. I run full Zoshia gear, so I'm just fashion. Oh, okay. If you're just fashion hunting, that's fair. That's very fair. I honestly, I've seen people say, like, oh, you should have Savage Omega gear for your dual blade bits. And I'm like, I don't want to farm Savage Omega. I'm thinking, why the fuck is there a level 7 Arcanist in here? Yeah! That'd be real funny. There we go. No, this is where I'm not going to be pulling too much because, God, this room sucks. And especially for a very low-level sage, God, this room would really suck. There we go. Just enough done so I can move on just a little bit. Make sure I'm not missing out on this bard. Probably shouldn't have used those now, but this boss isn't even a threat. Our archer is in a cutscene, so we're gonna wait. Okay, good. Oh, right, I need to turn that off. Chat, does anyone know I forget what you need to do to turn off the sound for the rapid button pressing. Yeah, okay, good. That's right, use your LB. Very, 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 very good. Two-player comms, let's go! I got raid out gloves on the Guardian Sacred Belt. They kind of fit, but need to forge at least one more ball piece at least. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, now we can go turn in the Chocobo license. And I'm going to hit level 33 after this quest. And I would have gotten more experience if it was a higher level dungeon, too. There you go. Here's my flame chocobo. Moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Chat, what do we name him? What do we name our chocobo? I have an idea. Gonna run Karn in a bit to get some level 35, 37 gear for my VR. I forget what level the gear is. You unlock Karn at level 32. I could even do Karn now. What do we name him? Here. Over here. Spicy McChicken. Ha! Oh, is it 35? It might be 35. Gorlak the Destroyer. BGR's new update being teased. I'm happy, except for Alpha's new frame. And then it's on to the new half anniversary. Who's getting new stuff? Yeah. It said level 35. Oh, okay. I thought it was 32. Oh, well. Fine. Because I was thinking Wiggler. But he also doesn't fit a Wiggler. I'm kind of really liking Spicy McChicken. I will be totally... You know what? No. I love it. All I can't do is space! Ah! I have to do a dash! No, okay. Can't be Spicy McChicken. Ah! Has to be one word. We're back to Wiggler. Unless chat has a better idea, we're probably going to do Wiggler. Goomy. Name him Flambe. Oh, Flambe is good too. I like Flambe. Just McChicken. McChicken is so funny. Schnitzel. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's not it. Lamborghinis. No, no. Glizzy. Glizzy's fair. We could do Glizzy. And we can't even do, like, it has to be, like, only the... So it'd just be that if we didn't make chicken. Rotisserie. Not my chicken. Not my chocobo. I think Cyber wins rotisserie. I kind of like rotisserie. Rotisserie's good. Okay. I think we'll do rotisserie. Chat, we name him rotisserie? Would spicy... No, okay, so okay. It would only like this. So you cannot capitalize anything except for the first letter. Spicy McChicken can work, but only like that. So, you know, chat, I got a great idea. It's a great opportunity. Great opportunity to do this. What do we name our chocobo? Spicy McChicken. Rotisserie. Wiggler. All right, chat. What are we naming them? Let the chat vote. We leaning towards rotisserie? No, we won't name him idiot. We have managed our democracy. We have. All right. All right. I think we'll go with rotisserie. Thank you, chat, for deciding. Rotisserie has won. The dog public has spoken. His name is Rotisserie. We love rotisserie. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. The bird's rotation begins now. And now, I have mounts. Chat. Oh, I didn't even do my whistle. There we go. Also, oh, okay, I see. Mount guy. I gotta remove all these from favorites because these are all my other mounts. My main character. All right, let's get our mounts in here. that's it, actually. All right, honorary time. We would ride rotisserie into wherever. I see Temp has the best mount of all. Fat chocobo chick. Yeah, chat. You want to see it? Will it come out? There you are. Look at the chonker. Rotisserie had his own rotisserie. Is Final Fantasy IV just the multiverse of different Final Fantasy settings from different games? Kind of. Kind of, yeah. Not entirely. It takes a lot of inspiration. It's not a one-to-one. We ride rotisserie straight into the backyard barbecue. That's our rotisserie. Yeah, look. Oh. What? Okay. You don't need to tell me. I'm not joining a clan right now. I appreciate it, but you're not getting me to join a clan. That's our big boy. My feisty little chocobo. At Camp Tranquil. May his meat be juicy and cooked all the way through. See, Temp is 35. Okay, the quest is 35, but I could unlock it. I was 33 when I unlocked that. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. As we spoke, I say that I wanted you to meet some friends that I mentioned they already met. Saru, please show them in. Was their FC tag what I think it was? I'm not sure. Welcome, Photon Artist. I'm Biggs and Wedge. Speaking of extremes, earlier you'd think as a Lala I'd be hard to find party members, but people at the Quicksands are very open-minded. They are. Imagine an omelet from a football-sized chocobo egg. I was 34 when I unlocked, actually unlocked the quest, which was weird. Well, yeah. It's kind of weird. I can't wait to get attached to this wonderful group of people. I know, it's going to be great. And now I have enough to go buy another Chocobo license. But I'm not. Self-management. Blonde wife. We do love the engineering team.
Having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
What is that favor,
Urianger,
Minfilia?
have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the
When the
Twin
saga
Mountains.
ends, they become a bit overstated. I disagree.
Papa Limo,
I disagree.
Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
I get in, Emery.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens.
You and me both, Tape. Have you met Mombrita yet? She seems nice. Mombrita's great.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramuh's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard,
It's a shame we not get an opportunity to breed a Damoon.
what we can say with
I almost got
absolute
Steve Scarlett
certainty
voice
is that
Papalimo.
Gridania
Yeah.
has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
She's built like a supermodel, but has the voice of Google text-to-speech.
Step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Yes.
I am grateful.
Garuda. He's too short to be taken seriously.
As much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so?
Neji's just poking out of that exaggerated British accent.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
All right. Okay, I need to confirm this. When okay, so I need to finish this quest, and then I can do it. So after this quest, I can unlock Paladin. I got a very important total listeners question, Temp. Do you know? Yes. My friends will have a mind to think ahead. Tell me aloud what brings you the Adder's Nest. And now I can do Paladin. Honestly, if I just went just a little bit further before checking, I would know for certain. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Well, it is tonight, Ida. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of Light. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Yep, so we're going to be dealing with the Sylphs. Okay. Well, if Ramuh's not even a problem, why would you even consider that? Just don't even worry yourselves about Ramuh when he's not even a problem at the moment. If ever. Hawthorne Hut. Do I have the fast travel to Hawthorne Hut? Well, let me go up there and actually progress the story far enough. Gotta go. Y'all see you tomorrow for more hell. Yeah! We're gonna be ending here soon. As soon as, after I unlock Paladin, we're pretty much gonna be winding down. I don't know. Do you? Yes. Have a good night, Requiem. The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and find the Hawthorne Hut. And I can just go there now. Alright, two things, because I realized I should probably go do this. Not attuned to that one. We'll go to Limsa, we'll do that, and then we'll teleport back. We'll return to Ul'dah, get Paladin unlocked. I remember being super excited to play Destiny when it first came out, only to be disappointed that it was an MMO. I actually kind of liked that it was an MMO, but... God, there's so many people here. So many friggin' people. You ever notice the kobold you buy Sylph Green dye from is near the Sylphs and has a press behind him? I never even thought about that, no. Would it be airship landing? Would it? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm blanking. I totally forget how to get here. I am blanking. Oh shoot, Dama! Welcome, Raiders! How are all of you doing? What realm do you play on? I'm in sunny Halicarnassus. I'm in Seraph. Honestly tempted to do PvP, mainly because I saw the fits on my Viera, and yeah, the PvP in 14 is actually pretty fun. Welcome, Raiders! Oh, I see Dama rated on both YouTube and Twitch. Well, hello, Dama. What were you all doing today? Oh, more by dry docks. Okay, dry docks. That's why. Okay. All right, so that's we need. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's why. That's why I'm blanking. Yeah. So which means that is Lower Lanasia. On my Lala, I had less than 0 interest for PvP. Thank you, Raiders. We were reading some Vice articles and Reddit posts. I'm sorry. But I hope you had fun. Hot take, I think third-party VTubers have developed the Enclave from Fallout mentality because they want to get rid of big VTuber tourists. Maybe like good days. Maybe. PvP is fine. You just hang out and you'll eventually get enough currency for the gear. Exactly. Yeah. And if you do your daily roulettes, which is just frontline. All right, let's go to the little middle Lanasia. Let's map that out. We'll get to the Wolves Deer. Wolves Den Pier. Brain. Let's go mark Summerford Farms while I'm here. Oh, wait, nope. This is over here. Sorry, we'll do that later. Welcome, Lion Fan. Welcome, JJ. Welcome, all raiders from Dama. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Temp. I am the local dog. I primarily play... It's kind of variety now. Kind of off and on, but lately it's been Final Fantasy XIV, Lies of P, Resident Evil, all the fun stuff. You all ever know when you have that, like, moment to sneeze? Also, chat, as a reminder, if you all enjoy the content I produce, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like, subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, join the Discord, as it is the best place to know when I go live. All the fun stuff. We're going to be winding down here shortly, but I figured I should get started on some minor things before we call it a night. Primarily unlocking PvP and getting Paladin unlocked. But if you join the Discord, we do have rare dogs there. We love all the rare dogs, all the fun emotes. And if you do enjoy the content here on the channel, I do greatly appreciate it if you would be a member. It does help support the channel a lot. Obviously, if you can't, obviously don't force yourselves. Just being here is enough for me, and I do appreciate all the love and support. If it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't have 1,000 subs, and I wouldn't be streaming. So I greatly appreciate all the continued support. Again, Dama, thank you for the raid today. I do appreciate it. Why am I walking? I have a mount. You think about it, a lion is a very rare dog. It's a very rare dog. Very, very rare dog. Come check out the uncommon dogs. I need to, like, burn back into my brain that I have mounts again. God, I hate that feeling of, like, you gotta sneeze, but it won't come out. Is the bike... No, so it's one of my favorites, but also I have it on a mount roulette. So it just, like if I got off my mount right now, it would go to, like, my fat chocobo. Sneeze edging. Yeah. Just realized I probably should. Let's tune to the other right. I also need to get some Gishel Greens so I can make sure I have Rotisserie out whenever I'm in the world. Fat Chocobo is nice. My favorite is either the Mecha Hand because I play Catfolk. Yeah, the Mecha Hand is really cool too. I will probably get some more of those mounts. I just need to progress more with some more achievements and such because they're tied behind achievement tokens. You barely have the thanks for the honing. Well, you haven't seen me play PvP yet. I'm not great at PvP, but I hate sneeze edging. I have bad allergies to pollen. Oh, so do I. So do I. I have to take an allergy med every single day. During, like, spring, like, early spring to, like, early to midsummer. PvP is unlocked. It's funny because it holds you by the scruff. It does. There we go. And that should have actually gotten me. No! I'll figure it out later. I'm not worried about it. Okay. We go back to Ul'dah, we start Paladin, then we're gonna wind down. And then I can worry about unlocking the PvP duty roulette later. Oh, you start there. Okay. Perfect timing. I just heard a bit of juicy gossip that you're gonna be interested in. Apparently, recently you heard this from me. The Sworn Elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. They are, and it's gonna be great. To be fair, it's not gonna last too long because I'm gonna plan to move to Gunbreaker. I think. I have not ultimately decided what my main class will be through the MSQ. But we'll see. And now we go up to the Chamber of Rule. I am Genlins, a member of the Sultan's Sworn Elite and servant to the Ul'dah Sultanate. Unless my instincts see me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good woman. Dog is gonna break so many guns. Indeed. Now, I will admit, I am perfectly content just skipping the Paladin story, because God, the Paladin story sucks. I'm not gonna say that's why I'm not gonna say 14's a perfect game, because there are some stories that are stankers, and Paladin is so fucking boring. To Little Alamigo! Yay! I also might go unlock Sunken Temple of Karn while I'm here, because that's just like... Because we have this right here. I actually need to move arm's length because I'm rarely going to actually use that. I'll fix my bar up later. That's not a problem. That it? Yep. Like a merc, soldier, or something in that vein I could get, but the straight-up pit fighter feels weird to me. Well, no, that's what Gladiator pretty much started as. Paladin's less so. Not to say they can't be, but the point of the story is, like, you could be, because, like, we're giving the secrets of Paladin away, but you don't have to be, like, a like, it's not pure of heart, but it's like you don't have to sell your soul to the Sultanate. It's just, hey, we're teaching you about Paladin. Give him this crystal. And then we can go back, but let's go unlock the Sunken Temple of Karn, which is just over here. Ow! You fuck! I know my message prior to that got sniped for some reason. Oh, really? Come here. I don't want you near your buddies. Come here. Come on. There we go. You're far enough away that you're not gonna... Your crews are still talking to this guy. That's funny. There we go. Good lord, game. Really? I did so well avoiding you all. Mad. Welcome to Temple of Karn! Yay! Anyway, that's a dungeon unlocked. Basically said that I would probably never touch Paladin because the Gladiator being the base because it seemed like a weird advancement. It is a weird advancement, but comparing it to Marauder's a worse example. So I kind of understand it. But I don't mind it too much. That doesn't really bother me. You are a paladin now. He is an oathbreaker. Yeah, well. Yeah, there's a reason paladins are irritating in their morals, and I get it, but... Ugh. And now I'm a paladin! Yay! And I'll have my new Paladin quest in 2 levels. Thank God. Oh God, my Paladin bar. God, my Paladin bar. I have plenty. In fact, I'm gonna do this. Just gonna screenshot that, and then I'm gonna remove every last one of these skills I do not need, and then I can just add them back later. Nope. Nope. My bar is so messy now. Ah! It's fine. Paladins of 14 are basically hired guards of the Sultana with a fancy uniform till you get deeper in the quest line to find out their shadow of what they once were. Yeah, pretty much. And now I'm a Paladin. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's like Mordona. It's not Mordona. It's here. It's Camp Tranquil. All right. How about we let's make Holotali and unlock as well, and then we'll call it, because I don't want to miss out on getting Holotali done. Also, update gear set, and now that should be Paladin. Also, I I'll do that off stream. I will do that off stream. I'll fix that later. More donuts. Oh. Yeah, here's one to get, which is the Billies. Is there one more? I'm not seeing anyone with horns. Oh, if I go down this way, maybe. I doubt it. They have a good other side of the coin with black mages in that way. Similar concepts of fallen glory. Yeah, they do. They very much do. And here's one. Admittedly, it has been years since I've done the Paladin story, because... Oh my god, it's just... Oh... Because I finished leveling all my classes in Shadowbringers to 80. No! I finished it to 90 in Endwalker, sorry. That's my bad. And give me the money. I do not need the gear. Holotali is now accessible. Okay. Chat, that's gonna be it. That's what we're gonna call it today. That's 2 dungeons unlocked. That's Ifrit done. That's our Chocobo unlocked. Our wonderful rotisserie. And... Paladin. With that, chat, we are going to call it today. As a final reminder, chat, I will see you all tomorrow for Resident Evil 6 with Magma. And if you enjoy the content I produce, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, join the Discord, as it is the best place to know when I go live. We also have plenty of rare dogs there, so if you want the rare dogs, I recommend you come to the Discord. And... if you have other ways to support me as well, might I recommend becoming a member of the channel. You also get rare dog emotes in the channel, They are wonderful emotes. And I will see you all tomorrow. Where am I going to send you all? Let's see where we can go. Like, where is my thing? It's right here. Edit. Where am I going to send you? You know what? I know I'm going to send you. Magma's Life. Chat, I'm going to send you over to Magma. On YouTube. On Twitch, I think it's only fair. Chat, I think it is only fair that I send you off to Bongo on Twitch. He's actually playing Abiotic Factor. So chat, go give Bongo some love. Go give Magma some love. All the fun stuff. The fox is French today. Remember that word. Pantrophy. Remember that word. Pretty sure I got summary of BLM through the Red Mage Quests phone. Yeah. Otherwise, chat, behave for Magma, behave for Bongo. I will see you all tomorrow for Resident Evil 6 with Magma. We're starting Jake's campaign tomorrow. Otherwise, chat, you all have a good time. Behave.